Let's start with the strawberry puree. I literally never measure out anything. Because I love you, I'm going to show you exact measurements. So we have 8 ounces of frozen strawberries and 1/4 cup of water. It doesn't have to be hot water. You're going to smash it up. I don't have a proper thing to use, so this is what I'm using. But if you have the right tool, then use that. But smash up those strawberries real good. And then you add in 1/4 cup of white sugar. This is going to also help it thicken up and not just help with sweetening. So I would recommend using actual sugar. Then once that heats up, another 1/4 cup of water. Let that go until you get a bright red color. You're going to know when it's done because it's going to go from dull to bright and beautiful. Take that off the heat and then put it through a fine mesh. You're going to want to keep the pulp. We're going to use that later, but just go ahead and strain that as well as you can. Then add a little bit of the pulp back. That's also going to help thicken it and add some texture. Then put her in the fridge to help her cool down and thicken up a little bit more. She's in the fridge getting cute. We're going to get our matcha ready. I'm using Ippudo matcha, which is sold out, and I'm so sad about that. So use whatever matcha you like. Make sure to soak your matcha whisk in some hot water. That's going to help avoid the bristles breaking. And then we're going to add 1/4 cup of water into the matcha and whisk until it's frothy. Did anybody ever tell you that making matcha doubles as an arm workout? Because it does. Strawberry puree, I tried to measure it out for you, but that wasn't working out. So you're just going to pour it to that little line. That's the best I can do. And for milk, I'm using oat milk, but you can use almond if you like. And we're doing 1/2 cup of oat milk. I'm not going to add any more sugar to this because the strawberry is already sweet, but if I did, it would be agave. Add the agave if you want it right before you pour your matcha in, but I'm going right in with my matcha, and look at that color. Look at that pour. She looks sexy. And now look, you'll never have to go to a cafe again for your strawberry matcha. You're welcome.